Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fantago Coliseum for some more Toronto Wildhounds hockey action. Wildhounds taking on maybe the hottest team in the league here tonight with their home winning record intact. They do not have a home loss yet this season. They're facing the Cornwall Colts, who have 3 straight shutouts coming into tonight. First ever team to post 3 straight shutouts in the minors. As here's Thrower with it. He'll send it ahead for McCoy. Turn that over to Lazar. An early opportunity. That shot off one of the Hounds and up into the seating. Ryerson does not make the start in between the pipes tonight. They'll go to backup Tyler Bryson. And of course, in the Cornwall net, you got to stick with the hot Caleb Chabot. Draw one back. Here's Marnell off the faceoff. Winding centers. Lazar right on. Walker down by Bryson. Loose puck. He shrugged that away and then slid it just wide of his own goal. That's sent ahead to McCoy, but pickpocketed here by the Colts, and it does come out to center. Here's Marnell. Second time this season the Hounds will go in their alternate uniforms as they won their opener. Here's Lazar, a good chance, and maybe just getting a piece of that was Bryson. Oh, Cornwall early on in this one. Here's Copper. Dished off for Coffey. His pass up on the wing for McCoy. Winds, waits, moves in. He'll shoot it. Didn't get it away. Thrower. Back, his pass off the boards to McCoy. Quick shot, doesn't get through. Thrower. Kick back, and getting in there were the Wildhounds, but a good job by the Colts to defend and get back to it. Marnell off to Fernand, Olivier Perron. In over the line come the Cornwall Colts. A shot right on. Hot riser stopped by Bryson. As it's picked up again by the Colts. Bindelis to Pike. His shot blocked to get it back, and that stayed out somehow. Colts have it again. Pike, that's blocked. And now Finnegan in Toronto turns up ice. Woods sends it down and they'll chase after it. Picked up here, Ryan McCoy fanning on it. Gets that back side of the net. Couldn't jam it. And easily held by Chabot, but sent down for Robitaille. McCoy trying to get that back. The feet ahead finds Caden Pike. Pike is in over the line. Looking to get it to the goal. From behind out front, back to the point as Bindelis moves in and shoots, and Bryson made the save. And there's a giveaway. Robitaille, point blank. Bryson got a pad on it. Here's Frazier with it again. And now Woods. They're giving Ryerson a rest as he has not been sharp the last few nights. Marnell, and a penalty coming here to Toronto for tripping. The Cornwall go to the first power play of the game. 5:53 to go here in the first. No score from Toronto. Well, the Hounds will shift here to the penalty kill. Cornwall Colts will go in cancer uniforms tomorrow against Toronto and Cornwall. It's their cancer night. Draw one back. Here's Fernand, Olivier Perron to Beliveau. He'll bring it in, look to the net. Now Perron got the shot, blocked by Owen Carr, and he has a break. Here's Carr, moves in. Can't get the shot, it rolls away. Back to the point to Shears. They'll set up, it's Cleaver. Cleaver with a lane, couldn't get the shot. Held on to it just a second too long. Robitaille. Minute to go in this power play. It's sent ahead to Bindelis. Here comes Bindelis in over the Toronto line. To the net. That's sticked wide. Hounds are there to clear it. Now Carr couldn't get it out. It bounced in front. And that could have been trouble, but they do chip and chase. Luke Cleaver after it here. Fernand Olivier Perron got back to it in his own zone. And pass ahead finds Beliveau. Got a goal in yesterday's game from London. That shot knocked out. Cleaver. Back to Carr. Here's Carr. Now Bindelis has it again. Sent ahead for Beliveau. Moves in. Left side. Trying to get it to the net. He stopped and he scores! On his own rebound. Luke Beliveau, back-to-back games. He finds the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Cornwall here from Toronto. Good stop, but the rebound pops free, and he's all over it as Toronto standing around puck watching. So 1-0 Cornwall, the goal scored by Luke Beliveau. Draw one back by Toronto. McKinley. Josh sends it in. Hounds will chase it down. It's picked up by Lodge. Quick shot. Stopped by Chabot. You're not going to beat him from there the way that he's been playing recently. Here's Bindelis. In his corner. Sent over for Marnell. Here comes Robitaille. In over the line, but gave that away to Jackson. Now the pass back to him. Here's Robbie Jackson, has a man going to the net, and Josh. Lodge to Josh, and they couldn't get the feed over as Chabot got his glove on it and holds on for a faceoff. 6 seconds to go here in the first. 1-0 Cornwall. Caremore's line takes the ice. Shots in the period, 8-1. And the draw one, Logan has it. Logan circling the forecheck of the Hounds. One last chance in the period. It's blocked. 1-0 Cornwall after one from Toronto tonight. Shots are goal in the hockey game, 8-1 Cornwall. They lead it 1-0 after one. The hits 3-1 Cornwall. Faceoffs 4-1 Cornwall. Power plays 0 for 1. Toronto hasn't had one. It's 1-0 Cornwall through 20 minutes. Welcome into period two here tonight from Fantago Coliseum. The Hounds have work to do, looking to get back to their ways as they're lucky to come out with a win in Peterborough last game. Draw one, here's Nicholson. He'll send it in. That goes wide of the net and in behind, and Copper chases it down there. Has it here. Pass in front, back to the point. Not held. Nicholson with it. Tried to chip it through some skates. He got it to McCoy. Wine shoots. Save Shabbat. Playing that down to Bindelis. Bindelis, he'll carry it out, and here comes Cornwall the other way. Nicholson back to defend on it. Whining for an opportunity. Lazon has it to the goal. Sticked away. It rolls to Bryson. Loose puck in front. Nicholson trying to get that out. Finnegan will try, and it's just out. Here's Marnell. Looking to get it right back inside is Cornwall. Marnell taken back by McCoy and sent out to center ice. Bindelis back in here on the right. Whining, shooting, high riser. It's blockered down by Bryson. Nicholson, Copper taken away. Colts had it again. Nicholson then gets it ahead up for Copper. Copper gets to it. Here's Copper moving in. Has a man going to the net and Coffey, but the pass missed him. Back in front. There's a swing and a miss by Cleaver. He'll chip back for McKinley to Jackson. Here's the shot. Right on, easily. Attempt here by Shabbat, and he holds on for a faceoff almost halfway to another shutout for Caleb Shabbat. As the Colts have the only goal of the afternoon. Face-off, one back by Marnell. He'll send that off to Frazier. Frazier looking for some teammates as here's Robitaille. And the Hounds, that goes in behind the net. Now sent ahead up on the wing for Bindelis. Toronto takes that back. Woods. Off for Lash. Alex Lash. Wine shoots. Easily stopped by Shabbat. Woods back. Jackson. That comes out of the zone. More than halfway now. It's 1-0 Cornwall. Another game that they have a shutout intact so far, more than halfway. Pass to Lash, he shoots! Stopped by Shabbat. Another good save by the Cornwall netminder. Hasn't been tested much in this one, but he makes a good save there. 8 to go here, middle period. McKinley back to get it for Toronto. Sent around the far boards and ahead for Lawson. Lawson has a man in Lash, and Lash gets the pass. He's inside. Drops that back. No one there but Pike, and this might be trouble. Breakaway, Caden Pike. He scores! With 6 to go in the period, the Colts extend the lead. It's 2-0 on the goal by Caden Pike. And here they go again, a fourth game in a row. Yeah, Toronto has been behind them all night long. They got a good chance a few moments ago, but Cornwall comes back the other way and finds the back of the net for the second time in the game. Renfro to take the draw. He lost it. Colts have it off the face-off, but it's turned over to Riley Lawson. Has Lodge going to the net. The pass. Big save made by Shabbat to keep Toronto off the board. Here's LeBon. Out to center. 4.5 to go, middle period. First of two games between these two teams back-to-back. And it's 2-0 Cornwall in front. Renfro drops. That's given away on the chance for Lawson. Now Beliveau the other way. He'll just chip and chase. Colts knock it down. Toronto back to it. Sent ahead to Renfro. Here's Renfro. 2.5 to go here, middle period. 2-0. There's a good pass. Carr in front. Big save. And they score! It just gets over the line. And the shutout streak ends at almost another 40 minutes of game 4. Owen Carr gets Toronto on the board. Shabbat did all he could in the butterfly, so did the defender in front of him, but it just sneaks its way over the line. And Toronto finds themselves on the board late here in period 2. It's 2-1. Face-off one back by the Hounds. They'll look to attack again. That's given away to LeBom, but we got ourselves a game now. 2-1. Someone finally broke through Shabbat, and it's the Hounds who do so. Nicholson, Caremore, He'll bring it ahead through center and send it down into the Cornwall zone. Around the boards it goes. Wodge has it. Wodge shoots. Good block. 3 seconds to go in the period. One last chance. They fan on it, and we're through 2. It's Cornwall 2, Toronto 1 through 40 minutes tonight here from Fantico Coliseum. Shots to goal in the game are 11-8 Cornwall. It's 2-1 Colts after 2. The hits are 5-3 Cornwall. Face off 6-3 Colts. Power plays 0 for 1. Toronto is an ad one. 2-1 Cornwall after 2. Welcome into the third period here from Fantico Coliseum. The Hounds trail. They do not have a home loss on the season yet. An opportunity here tonight for the Colts to make it 4 straight wins and hand Toronto their first home loss. And again to McCoy. Sent ahead through center. He'll chip and chase. Around it goes for Coffey. Coffey to the net. He shoots. Stop. Rebound bounce free, but Fernand Olivier Perron did a great job of cleaning that up. Lazon the other way. He'll move in. Goals in back-to-back. He stopped and he scores! They wave it off immediately. There was some contact on the play. They're going to take a look. And this does look like it's coming back. Yeah, you can see the contact on the arm of Bryson and the pads. He can't really get in a clear position to make that save. And we're going to get the call here. You can see from that reaction, it looks like he was held back, and it is no goal. So Toronto gets a break there as Lazon looks for goals in 3 straight games. This one taken back, and it's still 2-1. Pass finds Vida. He's in. He'll shoot it. Good save, Bryson. Finnegan to McCoy. Hounds go the other way. It's Ryan McCoy. McCoy trying to step by, turn that over. Got it back. Great steal. Plays it out front. And a big save made. Marnell to Lazon. The other way comes Cornwall. Colby Lazon taken back. McCoy was after him for it. It's taken by Vida. Past 5 minutes gone here in the third period. 2-1. Cornwall in front. McCoy has it again. He'll step in. He'll shoot. Good save made. And Shabbat holds on for a face-off. Just past 6 minutes gone here in the third. Cornwall 2, Toronto 1. Here's the draw to the right side of the net. One back by Bindelet. He'll center it off for Fernand Olivier Perron. Offside against Ryan Woods. Hounds with another game where they don't show up till the later periods, and this is something that they need to work on as a club. You need to find a way to play the first 2 periods of the game as well. Bindelis to Vida. Moves in. He'll shoot it on the backhand. And Bryson made the save. Now Nicholson for Lash. Hounds look to go to the attack. They move in. It's Lash. And he's stopped by the glove of Shabbat. Marnell in the corner of his own zone. Good test there for the Cornwall netminder as he keeps it out. Here's Fernand Olivier Perron the other way. They'll trade chances here as the save made by Bryson. As that shot came from a little bit of a distance. Now Lash the other way. Here come the Hounds. Lash inside. That pass back to Woods. Winds it. Shoots. It goes just wide. Finnegan has it. Kicking that back around to Cleaver. Cleaver looks in front. That pass just missed McCoy. Woods to Cleaver. Back to the point. Finnegan. That deflects. And a swing and a miss in front. Alex Lash. It looked like it was going in. Woods chasing it behind the goal. He has it. Shipping it back to the far corner now to the point for Finnegan. Moves in. He'll let it go. That's blocked by a leg in front. 6 to play in regulation. Renfro to Nicholson. That's blocked. Carr will try. Knocked out, but don't rebound there for the Hounds. They do keep it in. Here's Renfro to the middle. Wine shoots. Glove save Shabbat. And he holds on as we're down to 4:39 to go. 2-1 Cornwall in front. Toronto's had the better step here in the third. And Shabbat coming up huge once again for his club. Face-off here. One back by the Colts. A much-needed face-off win in their own zone. Here's McDonald taken down. A late penalty going to Toronto. With 3:57 to go. The Colts to the power play. They're 0 for 1 in the game. Something that's been a bright side for the Hounds recently. They've taken less penalties in each game. Draw one back. Here's the shot blocked by Copper. Short-handed break to tie it. It's Copper. He's stopped by Shabbat. It stayed out. Kept in by Shears. Short-handed. There's the shot. In front. Good save. It just slides wide to the stick of Shears. Here's Frazier to Robitaille. And the Colts look to go the other way as McCoy took the puck away. Got that for Copper. In they come again. That pass far, but there's the shot and a good save. Another opportunity. Copper chipped that back. Nobody was there for Toronto. Frazier in the corner with Beliveau. He'll center it off to Robitaille. McCoy trying to get it back. Stolen again by Copper. Now Frazier to it again. 20 seconds left on this power play. In come the Colts to the attack. That pass in front, taken back by McKinley. Pass to the middle of the ice, given away to Logan. Here's Robitaille. We're inside the last 2 minutes of play here in this third period. 2-1 Cornwall. Pass finds Carr. He has McCoy with him. Here's Carr to McCoy. That pass, trying to get it through. As the seconds running down here from Fantico. Kept in by the Hounds. It now comes out. And a penalty on the play to Toronto as well here, with 20 seconds to go. So Toronto short-handed here in the dying seconds of this one. Colts lead 2-1. Face-off won back by Cornwall. Here's Fernand. That's off a stick and into the corner. Seconds running out. Pass back to Fernand. Off to Bindowitz. Just trying to hold it here. Fernand got the shot away from a distance. Save was made. Rebound doesn't go. Third chance stays out. Oh, my! McKinley took a man down. My goodness. And with 2.8 seconds, Toronto, it looks like, is going to face their first home loss of the season to the hands of the Cornwall Colts. It is 4 consecutive wins for Cornwall. They were 1 goal allowed short of a 4th straight shutout, but they get the win here tonight from Toronto. They take them down and pass them in the standings, edging them 2-1 in regulation time here from Toronto tonight. And this one is definitely going to hurt for the Toronto Wildhounds. 6-1-1 coming into this game against the Colts, who are 5-1-1 coming into this game. So the Colts now have the better record. They're 6-1-1 to Toronto 6-2-1. So the Wildhounds fall yet again. They failed to get, of course, any grip on recent play. And they will fall short here tonight on home ice of a final score 2-1. 6-2-1 now on the year, Toronto.